YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. I ain't gonna lie, we got some things to discuss. 2K26, it's fun still, but there's definitely a part of a fun factor that fell off after they patched the game. Now, before any of you are like, oh, you just wish you could fade, watch my videos and you will see that I don't fade. I was shooting hop jumpers. I was shooting strategic hop jumpers. And I knew once the fades got patched that the hop jumpers would be patched with it, because you couldn't patch both of them. You just couldn't patch, or you couldn't patch just the fades without patching the hop jumpers. It was impossible. So I knew it was going to be patched. I just think they kind of overdid it a little bit, because it feels like you can't make moving three-pointers at all. Now, the rest of the patch I love. And I also love there being no fades. It's made the game a lot more rewarding whenever you're playing well together with your team, moving the ball around, but it also has done some other bad stuff. It's made people turn into rim runners. And before that patch, people were already rim running, bro. Like, they were rim running hard too. Now they're just rim running even harder and then fading twos. So the twos court feels unplayable sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'll go in there with the guard and you get matched up against 6'9" and 6'8" all game, or 6'8" and a 7-footer. It's just not really guard friendly, which is what I like to play on. And as y'all can see, I've been playing on my no money spent build, this physical two-way 3-point slasher. The build is super duper fire. But yeah, man, those are my complaints. I ain't gonna lie. They made 2K a little less fun, but I'm still having a good time playing it. I just think that they made moving shots from three just a bit too difficult, you know, just a little bit too difficult. But enough about that. We are back today with a new video, a new build, one I created myself. I think it's pretty fire. You guys already know what to do. You guys, I was trying to spit it out, I swear. Oh my goodness, pause. You guys already know what to do, man. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications. You do not want to miss any uploads. We have a lot of content coming out. The no money spent build video and the grind will be coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, we are back today, like I said, with another build inspired by Lamelo Ball. This build is fire, bro. I kept tweaking with this build a lot and messing with it, trying to make it perfect. And I finally got it to what I wanted and got the Lamelo shades. But like I said, it's a super fire build. I think you guys are going to like it. Let's go ahead and hop right into the scouting report. So up first, as you see, we got shades of Cade Cunningham, Lamelo Ball, 06-07 Gilbert Arenas, super fire. Very, very good players, wonderful playmakers. Your archetype, we got the crafty inside out playmaker. And I honestly believe that's the perfect build name for Cade Cunningham or Lamelo type big guards, bro. That's a super fire build name. Go-to badges, we got Dimer Hall of Fame. Like, come on, bro. Break starter on gold, versatile visionary on gold. As you guys can see, we're a playmaker. Obviously, we have super high pass accuracy. Now, onto the attributes. You see, we got pass accuracy is an A, 3-point shot is an A-, and then ball handle is a B+. We can shoot the ball, we can throw dimes, we can play make, we can handle the ball. It's Lamelo, bro. Like that, you got to expect those things. Strengths, we got breaks defenses down, or breaks defenses with slick vision, ice and veins from deep. You know, I got to be able to shoot. The build's got to be able to shoot. Lamelo can shoot, so it's got to be able to. Handles like a magician's wand. Crafty finishes around bigs. And then you see weaknesses. No big weaknesses to report. Come on, bruh. This is a super fire build. Going to be a build you could definitely use in the rec. You could take it to the 2s or the 3s, the 1v1s. It's a super fire build. I like it. Let's hit edit build and go ahead and get into the physicals and the attributes. So first we got position, point guard, of course. Height 6'7". 6'7". Weight 200 pounds. Wingspan 6'8". I went with the 6'8" wingspan because I wanted to get 93 ball on this build. Like I said, the attributes are super duper fire. Let's go ahead and hop right into them. So first we got close shot at a 75. This upgraded with another attribute. So it is what it is. Driving layup, I went with the 85 driving layup. The reason I went with 85 driving layup is because we're going to cap break this up to 90. That's going to give us physical finisher on gold. It's going to give us float game on gold. And then not only are we going to, after we cap break it with 5 of our cap breakers, we're going to cap break it up to 90. And then we're going to put our tier 2 plus 1. We're going to put one on float game. That's going to give us Hall of Fame float game. And then we're going to put one on layup mix master. That's going to give us gold layup mix master. You get some really good animations with the high drive and layup. So definitely Lamelo Ball got to have high drive and layup. His layup package is crazy. I like it. That's what I was going for with this build. Driving dunk, we got an 80. Lamelo don't be booming on people or nothing, but the build's got to be viable. So I went ahead and went with the 80 driving dunk. That way you can still drive to the rack and get some dunks off and not have to rely on layup all the time, even though layup is crazy broken, bro. Listen, layup is crazy broken. If you know how to use layup on this game, it's crazy broken. I have a build with 90 plus layup on it, and it's super duper fire. I love playing with it. Standing dunk, we got a 30. This did not upgrade it, or it upgraded with driving dunk. I did not upgrade this myself. Post control, we got a 46. This upgraded with ball handle. No post control on this build. Lamelo does not play out of the post. On to the shooting. This is the area we will be specializing in. We're going to specialize in shooting. We're going to take our 2 cap breakers and we're going to put it on 3-pointer. And then we're going to take one more cap breaker to get 90 3-pointer. Right now, we have an 87 3-pointer. Like I said, I went 87. That way I could cap break up to get that 90. Mid-range shot, we got an 80. I wanted to have a little bit of mid-range so I could definitely operate in the mid-range if I need to. And I think Lamelo can play out of the mid-range a little bit. So had to give him a little something here. Free throw, we got 69. I had a little bit of points left. I put it here. Listen, I'm sorry to the rec heads, the people that play starting 5. If you shoot free throws on this build, I don't know what to tell you. But if you got a lot of cap breakers, be my guest and put them on free throw, bro. That is all for the shooting. Let's go ahead and go to the playmaking. Pass accuracy, we got a 92 pass accuracy. I went 92 because Lamelo throws dimes. He's pretty much like Magic Johnson reincarnated, a little bit worse. I think a bit more skilled and a better scorer. But Magic Johnson obviously all time is a better player than him right now. I went 92 pass accuracy to get that goal or that Hall of Fame dimer. Wanted to make sure we could throw dimes. Your teammates are going to love you with this build. You get bailout on silver, break starter on gold, versatile visionary on gold. Like, passing the ball ain't going to be a problem. Ball handle, I went with the 86. 86 is perfect. I think it's really good for this rating. You unlock a lot of dribble moves, so you'll be able to dribble the ball around and get your own bucket. And then we went with the 80 speed with ball. This is going to allow us to get blurred takeover. Want to have all the takeovers available that we can. And then this is also going to get you lightning launch on silver, which guess what? We're going to take our max +1 on the tier 1 badges. We're going to use one of them and we're going to put it on lightning launch. That's going to get us gold lightning launch. Like I said, the build can get a bucket on every level. That is all for the playmaking. On to the defense. Lamelo does not play defense, so just keep that in mind whenever you're looking at this, but I tried. You know, you got to try to make the build viable, and I tried to. So interior defense, we got a 70. Like I said, he don't play no defense, but 70 on a 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan, and the 1v1s, the 2s and the 3s, maybe even the 5s. You play hands up, you will get a stop. I promise you. Perimeter defense, we got a 74. Lamelo don't play defense, bro, so I went 74 here, but if you have a lot of cap breakers, this is probably the place where I would start putting them after I've upgraded 3-pointer and drive and layup. I would definitely start putting them here. This way you can get up to at least in the 80s. I forget what you can get up to with the cap breakers, but you can get up into the 80s. So definitely want to upgrade perimeter defense. If not, I would probably upgrade steal next with the cap breakers and just get a higher steal. On this build, we got a 73. I went 73. That way you can get those passing lanes. That way you can get those plucks when people dribble into you if you press square. And on top of that, it's going to get you silver interceptor. Now, I'm going to take my other tier 1+1, and I'm going to put it on interceptor to get gold interceptor. Gonna be better in the lanes. You could put it on glove if you want to, but I'd probably just keep it on interceptor unless you're going to put a lot more, like you unlock more cap breakers and you're going to put them on steel, then that's when I would take my +1 and put it on glove. If I could get gold glove or Hall of Fame glove, definitely would try to get it. Block, we got a 68. Got to have that high flying denier. Super fire badge, definitely going to help you get some blocks. I like the high flying denier badge, one of my favorites, and on bronze, honestly, it's enough. It really is. That is all for the defense. On to the rebounding. We got 45 offensive rebound. This upgraded with defensive rebound, where I went with the 70 because Lamelo does grab boards. Had to give him his props. Didn't want to give him too much though, so this will allow you to grab those boards in the rec or the 3s or the 2s here and there. You get rebound chaser on bronze and you get box out beast on silver. Going to allow you to grab them here and there. You're not a rebounding threat, but you could grab them here and there. That is all for the rebounding. Last but not least, we're going to go over the physicals. We got 80 speed. I feel like that's perfect for LaMelo Ball. He's not super fast. He's not super slow. He's average. I like it. Agility, we got 80 agility. Once again, I feel like this is LaMelo Ball. Not super agile, not super slow. I like the 80. Strength, I went with the 75. The reason I went 75 is because I want to be able to get that physical finisher on gold. And I also wanted to get strong handle on gold. Wanted to make sure we got that badge. It's not that useless this year, but it's still a pretty good badge to have. And y'all know how I feel if you watch my videos. The more badges, the better your build will be. Last but not least, we got vertical at a 70. Had to go 70 vertical to unlock some of these badges. This is also going to get you dunk packages. So 70 vertical, I like it. If you got a lot of cap breakers, you can upgrade this too with the driving dunk if you want. This is where I would be with it. These build, or goodness gracious, this build is fire. The attributes are fire. You can play, you can finish at the rack, you can shoot the lights out, you can handle the ball, you can play make. I want to say you can play defense. If you got a lot of cap breakers, it's going to make this build a lot better defensively, but it has just enough defense to be able to play a little bit, definitely. And you can rebound. So the build is 6'7", bro. Super fire build. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and get back to the scouting report. And once again, you get shades of Cade Cunningham, LaMelo Ball, and Gilbert Arenas. Crafty, inside out, playmaker, super fire build name. The shades are perfect. I was trying to make LaMelo. We got LaMelo shades. No weaknesses, man. You can't tell me this build ain't fire. You get no weaknesses. With that being said, grading this build from A to F on it being LaMelo, I'm gonna go with the A. The only reason I'm not going A+ is because we gave him better stats in a couple areas just to make sure the build is viable whenever you take it to go play in whatever game mode you're playing in. Now, grading this build from A to F on being able to use it in multiple game modes, A+. You could take this build to any game mode. You could take it to the 1s, you could take it to the 2s, you could take it to the 3s, you could take it to the 5s. Like, you're the perfect point guard, bro. You're the perfect, you got pass accuracy, so you can be the perfect teammate, and you can get your own bucket at any point. The build is super duper fire. I like it a lot. You guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about this build. Is it fire or is it trash? If you think it's trash, tell me why you think it's trash. Don't just call it trash, bro. I think the build is really, really good. And I think a lot of builds are really good. If you can give me the inspiration behind what you did, I won't ever hate on the build. But that is all I got for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far into the video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, if you like the content. We're constantly putting out build videos. We're going to have a lot more content coming out soon. So once again, be on the lookout for that. And if you want your build reviewed, put it in the comment section. All the attributes, the physicals, the inspiration behind it, or send it to me on Twitter at Joneses. You can DM a picture of your stats and attributes to me, your cap breakers, and then your inspiration behind the build. Type it out, let me know. That is if you want a build review. I will give your build a specific video. But once again, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.